Every problem has a solution, but most people never solve theirs. They think too much, worry too long, and avoid taking responsibility for change. A problem is not here to destroy you. It is here to train you, to make you stronger, wiser, and more confident than before. Life will test you. It will challenge you. It will block your path again and again. But every challenge is also an invitation to grow. Strong people are not those who live without problems. They are the ones who face them calmly and solve them with clarity and courage. So today, we learn a new mindset. When a problem appears, don't say, "Why be me?" Say, "I will handle this. I can solve this." There is always a way forward. Maybe not fast, maybe not easy, but always possible. If you stay patient and take one step at a time, listen carefully, because today you will learn how to face any problem with strength, logic, and peace of mind. Let's begin together. Tip 1. Stay calm and think clearly. When a problem appears, most people panic. Their heart beats fast, their mind gets foggy, and they imagine the worst result immediately. This is normal, but it's not useful. A stressed mind can't think clearly. A calm mind can find smart, simple solutions to any challenge. So the first step is simple. Stay calm. Take one deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Remind yourself, I'm in control. I will fix this. When you stay calm, your brain starts working again. You understand what is really happening instead of what you fear might happen. You begin to see details, choices, and solutions. You move from panic to power. Calmness doesn't remove the problem. It gives you control. Always remember, emotions make problems look bigger. Calm thinking makes problems look smaller and easier to solve step by step. So whenever something stressful happens, pause before reacting. Breathe deeply, count slowly, and decide your next action with a clear head. This one habit will completely change how you solve problems. Not by luck, but by training your mind to stay focused under pressure. If your goal is to improve English, this also works. When you forget a word, don't panic. Pause, breathe, and think calmly before speaking. Calm thinking builds confidence in both life and language, because clarity creates progress, one peaceful, focused thought at a time. Practice today. When you face a small difficulty, take one deep breath before responding. Train your brain to stay calm and think first. Tip 2. Break the problem into small steps. When we face a big problem, our mind turns it into a huge mountain. It looks impossible, heavy, and far too difficult to climb. We say, "This is too big, I can't do this." But the truth is, we feel stuck because we try to solve everything all at once. No big problem needs one big solution. Every big challenge becomes simple when you divide it into small, clear, manageable steps. Think about climbing stairs. You don't jump to the top. You move one step at a time. The same rule applies to solving problems. When you break a problem down, 3 things happen. Your mind feels lighter, you see progress faster, and your confidence begins to grow. Instead of asking, "How do I fix everything?" ask, "What's one small thing I can do today?" That question changes fear into focused action. Small steps create movement. Movement builds momentum. Momentum brings results. This is how big goals are achieved, not in one leap, but in many small wins. Next, write your problem down. When thoughts stay inside your head, they grow bigger. Writing gives them shape, ease, and clarity. Ask yourself, what exactly is the problem? Why is it happening? What part of it can I control right now? Once you write it clearly, your brain stops spinning in circles. You stop imagining the worst and start thinking logically about solutions. Now divide the problem into smaller parts. For example, big goal: I must improve my English. Small steps: learn 5 new words today. Watch 1 English video. Speak for 10 minutes. Read 1 page of a book. Suddenly, The big goal feels realistic and possible. Do the same in every area: work, health, family, or money. Small steps make action easy. Easy action builds consistency. Consistency creates success. Focus on one small step at a time. Don't think about step 10 when you are still on step 1. Win one small moment first. When you complete one small step, move to the next. Step by step, you move forward. Slow progress is still progress, and it's powerful. Celebrate small wins. Don't wait for a perfect result. Every small improvement deserves recognition. Say to yourself, "I did something good today." This simple celebration teaches your brain that effort brings reward. It builds motivation to keep moving and to never stop learning. Be patient with the process. Real change takes time. Nothing great happens in a single day. Stay steady, not perfect, and continue walking forward. If you move slowly, don't worry. Slow means steady. Steady means strong. The key is to never stop moving, even if progress feels small. In English learning, this rule also works. You don't become fluent in 1 month. You grow by small daily habits done with patience. 5 minutes of speaking, 10 new words, 1 short video. Small steps repeated daily turn into big success over time. When a challenge feels big, don't fight it all at once. Divide it, simplify it, and solve one piece at a time until it disappears. Big problems are solved through small, steady actions. Each step makes you stronger, smarter, and more confident to face the next. Tell yourself this every morning: I don't need to finish everything today. I only need to take one strong step today. That one step leads to the next. Slowly, the problem becomes smaller, and your confidence grows. This is how unstoppable people are made. They solve life step by step, little by little, until they win. Not by luck, but by consistent daily effort. When a problem appears, most people react emotionally. They get angry, scared, or frustrated, and their words make the situation even worse. They say things like, "Why is this happening to me?" or "My life is always so hard." But those sentences never solve anything. Complaining doesn't change your situation. It only makes the problem look bigger and makes you feel smaller and weaker inside. Remember this: when you complain, you give your power away. When you ask questions, you take your power back and start moving forward. Smart people do something different. They don't say, "I can't." They ask, "How can I?" That one question changes everything. Complaining makes your mind blind. When you complain, your brain shuts down. You stop thinking and stop looking for real answers. Your focus moves from solution to problem, and your energy disappears. Wherever your focus goes, your emotions and strength follow. If you focus on what's wrong, you feel stuck. But if you focus on what you can do, you feel motivated to act. So the next time you face a problem, ask solution-focused questions. These questions open your mind and wake up your creativity. Ask yourself, how can I fix this? What can I do right now? What are my options? Who can help or guide me? Every time you ask a good question, your brain starts searching for answers automatically. That's how human intelligence grows, through curiosity. Also, ask yourself, what can I control in this situation? Some things are under your control. Some are not. Learn to see the difference. Many people waste time and energy crying about what they can't change. Instead, focus on the part you can control today. Maybe you can't change other people, but you can change your own attitude, effort, and habits. That's where real power begins. Even when the situation is hard, you always have control over your response. The problem may be big, but your mind can be stronger. Replace the question, "Why me?" with "Try me." A weak question brings excuses. A strong question brings growth and confidence. When life tests you, don't cry, don't hide. Say, "Try me, let's see what I can learn and how strong I can become." This attitude builds courage. It turns fear into focus and pain into progress. You become someone who grows instead of someone who breaks. Also, ask learning questions. Every problem has a lesson inside it. Instead of feeling angry, ask, what can I learn from this? What will this teach me about patience, effort, or timing? What mistake should I not repeat next time? A problem becomes wisdom only when you learn from it. Until you learn, the same lesson will return again and again. Next, ask future-forward questions. Don't stay stuck in the past, thinking about what happened or who was wrong. Look toward what's next. Ask, where do I go from here? What's my next move? What's the best action I can take for my future? Strong people don't waste time on what they can't change. They focus on building tomorrow with every choice they make today. Remember, asking for help is not weakness, it's wisdom. Smart people grow faster because they learn from others' experience. Ask, who has solved this before? Who can teach me something I don't know? What can I learn from them today? Learning from others doesn't make you smaller. It makes you faster, wiser, and more prepared to face the next challenge. One powerful question can change your life. Imagine two people with the same problem. One says, I can't. The other says, how can I? Who will find a way? The one who asks better questions. Who will grow stronger? The one who refuses to complain and keeps searching. Every time you face a challenge, remember this rule. Stop complaining. Start questioning. It's the fastest way to move forward. When you complain, you stay in the same place. When you ask questions, you start walking toward your solution with purpose. Good questions bring clarity. Clarity brings action. And action always brings progress, even if the step is small. From today, don't say, I can't. Say, how can I? Don't say, why me? Say, what now? Your words build your mindset. Your mindset builds your actions. And your actions build your future. Simple words, spoken differently, can completely change your life. Now, let's connect this to your English journey. When you face a learning block, don't say, I can't understand. Ask, how can I understand better? When you forget words, don't say, I'm bad at English. Ask, how can I remember more easily? What small step can I take today? Turn frustration into curiosity. Every time you ask a new question, you open a door in your brain. That's how fluency begins. Stop fighting yourself. Start talking to yourself in a smarter way. Questions are tools. Use them to build solutions, not to feed fear. Repeat this mindset every morning. I don't complain. I ask better questions. I move forward with focus and strength. This is the mindset of winners. People who face difficulty, stay curious, and grow through every challenge life sends their way. So from now on, when life feels heavy, don't react with fear. Respond with curiosity. Ask, learn, act, and grow stronger every day. Because when you change your questions, you change your future. One of the biggest reasons people stay stuck in life is not because they are lazy or stupid. It's because they overthink everything. Overthinking feels safe. It feels like preparation. But it's actually delay. It keeps you planning, doubting, and worrying while time passes silently. Many people think too much, plan too long, and wait for perfect conditions. But perfection never comes. Only lost time and missed chances. You've probably said this before. What if I fail? What if I make a mistake? What if it doesn't work? These thoughts freeze progress. While you're thinking, the clock keeps moving. The problem grows and confidence disappears. The cure is not more thinking, it's action. Thinking creates ideas. Action creates results. Even the smartest idea is useless until you take a real step to make it happen. So let's make it simple. When you face a problem, act first, correct later. Small action beats big thoughts that never leave your mind. Overthinking gives comfort, but it steals progress. Action feels scary, but it builds courage, clarity, and strength. one small move at a time. When you act, you learn. When you wait, you stay the same. Movement is the teacher that thinking can never replace. Every problem becomes easier the moment you take the first step. The first step breaks fear, builds momentum, and gives energy to continue. You don't need a perfect plan. You need movement. Success is not about perfect preparation. It's about consistent motion. Perfection is a trap. There is no perfect time or plan. Successful people don't wait for confidence. They create confidence by acting now. Start with what you have, where you are, and learn along the way. You figure things out by doing, not by waiting for certainty. Small action is stronger than big thinking. One call, one email, one small task can start changing your situation immediately. Don't aim to solve the whole problem today. Just take one action that moves you forward, even 1% closer to your goal. Success is not one big victory. It's hundreds of small daily actions done with faith, effort, and consistency. Mistakes are not failures. Doing nothing is failure. Mistakes teach you what works and what doesn't. Action always teaches. Fear only delays. Tell yourself, I prefer to try and learn than do nothing and regret. Every attempt builds experience. Every experience makes you smarter. Confidence is not something you wait for. It's something you build by doing things you were once afraid to do. Give yourself permission to start. Don't wait to feel ready. Start scared. Start unsure. Start small. Just start. Courage doesn't come first. It comes later. After you take the step you were afraid to take. Action builds courage. When you start moving, fear starts shrinking. When you move forward, even slowly, your energy shifts from worry to progress. Use the 5-second rule. When you know what to do but hesitate, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Move before your brain invents excuses. This trick stops overthinking and builds instant action. Momentum comes from movement, not from waiting for motivation. Problems don't disappear by thinking about them. They disappear when you act, adjust, and repeat until they're solved. From now on, less fear, less delay. More action, more courage, more progress. Simple rule: move first, improve later. Every morning, tell yourself, today I act. Today I move. Today I build my future with real steps, not with empty thoughts. Life changes when you stop waiting for perfect and start working with what's real. Every move forward counts, even the smallest one. Now, let's connect this lesson to your English journey. Many learners think too much before speaking. They worry about mistakes, grammar, or accent. But fluency doesn't come from thinking. It comes from speaking. You don't learn English by waiting. You learn by using it every day. So stop saying, I'll speak when I'm ready. Say, I'll speak to get ready. Confidence grows after you start, not before. Practice now. Speak 1 minute today. Record your voice. Listen. Improve one small detail tomorrow. That's how fluency is built. Overthinking creates fear. Speaking creates freedom. So open your mouth, make mistakes, and keep talking until English feels natural to you. Remember, action is the secret to every kind of growth. Thinking is safe, but action is powerful. Move, learn, adjust, and grow. Progress doesn't come from big jumps. It comes from daily courage. Every day you act, you build a stronger version of yourself. If you want a different future, don't wait for the perfect time. Start now. The perfect time is when you finally begin. Stop saying, someday. Say, today. The smallest action you take now can change everything for the future version of you. Tip 5. Learn from others, and ask for guidance. You don't have to solve every problem alone. Wise people don't try to know everything. They learn from others who already know the way. When you face a challenge, look around. Someone has already solved it. Someone has already faced the same fear and found the answer. Instead of wasting time in confusion, do what smart people do. Ask, learn, and move forward faster with other people's experience. Ask questions. Talk to people wiser than you. Read books. Watch learning videos. Listen to mentors. Learning from others saves years of mistakes. A strong person says, "I don't know everything, but I'm ready to learn." That simple attitude changes everything about your speed and success. When you learn from others, you avoid unnecessary pain. You save energy, time, and emotion. You grow faster and stronger than before. Never feel shy to ask for help. Asking is not weakness. It is a sign of intelligence and courage to grow beyond your limits. If you don't know something, say, "Teach me." Show me how. Help me understand. These are powerful words of progress, not weakness. Because life becomes easier when you learn from others' experience instead of repeating the same mistakes alone. When life becomes hard, it's easy to think negatively. It's easy to feel sad, tired, or hopeless. But negativity never solves problems. Negative thoughts make your mind weak, and a weak mind can't make smart decisions. You need strength, not sadness, to move forward. So when times are tough, remind yourself, this situation is temporary. Every problem has a beginning and an end. This moment will pass. Say to yourself, I will get through this. I will stay strong. I will find my way forward one step at a time. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means believing that you can handle reality with courage, calmness, and effort. Hope gives you energy. Hope gives you power. Hope keeps you moving even when the road looks dark and long. Whenever you face difficulty, repeat this. Every problem has a solution. I will find it. I will not give up. Speak kindly to yourself. The words you say inside your head create the feelings that guide your actions. Choose strong and positive words. Avoid people who always complain or spread fear. Their words will make your journey heavier. Stay close to those who bring peace and faith. A positive mind sees possibilities. A hopeless mind sees only walls. Protect your hope like you protect your health. It's your mental fuel. Stay positive. Not because life is easy, but because positivity gives you the strength to make life better. One day at a time. In English learning, it's the same. You'll make mistakes, forget words, and feel frustrated. But those moments don't define your ability. Tell yourself, every mistake means I'm learning. Every word I forget today, I will remember tomorrow. Every small effort counts. Stay patient with your progress. Fluency is not magic. It's the reward for staying positive through long days of practice and repetition. So when learning feels slow, don't say, I can't. Say, not yet. Add the word yet to your thoughts. It keeps hope alive. Hope is your most powerful teacher. Protect it, grow it, and use it to turn every challenge into a new beginning. Tip 7. Take responsibility and stop blaming others. When problems appear, many people quickly blame someone else. They say, it's not my fault. Someone else caused this. But blaming changes nothing. Blaming may feel comfortable for a moment, but it removes your power. Because when you blame others, you give them control of your life. A problem may not be your fault, but solving it is your responsibility. Only strong people understand this truth and live by it daily. Taking responsibility means saying, this is my life. I will face it. I will fix it. I will rise above this situation. When you accept responsibility, you become powerful. When you blame, you become weak. You can't grow by pointing fingers. Responsibility doesn't just solve problems. It builds maturity, discipline, and confidence. You stop waiting and start acting for your own success. Successful people never say, I can't do anything. They ask, what can I do? What's my next move? How can I fix this now? That question changes everything. It takes you out of victim mode and puts you back in control of your choices and your future. Blaming creates weakness. It turns you into a victim, and victims can't grow. They can only complain, repeat, and regret. When you blame, you stop thinking. You stop learning. You stop changing. Comfort replaces growth, and growth disappears. You must decide, do you want comfort or do you want progress? Because blaming gives comfort, but responsibility gives freedom. Take control of what you can. Maybe you didn't cause the problem, but you can control your effort, your attitude, and your reaction. Ask yourself, what can I change right now? What action is in my hands? How can I move forward from here? Even if the situation is unfair, you still have power over your response. That small power is enough to create real change. Instead of saying, this is unfair, say, what is this teaching me? Maybe it's teaching you patience, strength, or discipline. Every problem carries a hidden lesson. Responsible people find it. Blamers ignore it. Choose to be the learner, not the victim. Build a strong identity. Say every morning, I take responsibility for my life. These words will slowly shape how you think and act. The more responsibility you accept, the more powerful and confident you become. You stop hiding. You start leading your own life. Stop saying, someone should help me. If help comes, be thankful. If not, keep going. Don't wait for rescue. Move with courage. People respect those who take charge of their own journey. Be the one who stands up and says, I will start, I will continue. Your future is not in luck, people, or chance. It's built by your choices and your daily actions. Every time you take responsibility, you strengthen your future. Every time you blame, you weaken it. Choose growth over excuses. Life will not always be fair. People may disappoint you, but you are not here to stay small. You are here to grow. Growth begins the moment you stop blaming and start owning your actions. That's when true maturity and progress begin. Problems do not define you. Your response does. If you take responsibility, nothing can stop you. If you blame others, everything will. Be the person who says, I will solve this. I will rise. I am responsible for my future. That's real strength. Final reflection and closing message. Every problem you face is not punishment. It's preparation, training for the next level of your life. Problems don't stop your journey. They shape your character, sharpen your focus, and test your courage until you become unshakable. Let's review what we learned today. Stay calm when trouble comes. Break challenges into small steps. Ask better questions, not complaints. Take action instead of overthinking. Learn from others and move faster. Stay positive and hopeful in hard times. Take responsibility, not excuses. If you do these things, there is no problem too big for you. You can handle life with wisdom, patience, and daily strength. Life will test you. It will push you. It will challenge you. But strong people don't break. They rise again and again. Every time you solve a problem, your confidence grows. Every time you face difficulty, your mind becomes sharper and stronger. Every time you refuse to quit, you build a life that inspires others. That's how real growth and greatness are created. So the next time a problem appears, don't say, why me? Smile and say, I can handle this. I'm stronger than this problem. You are not here to run away from challenges. You are here to overcome them, learn from them, and rise through them. Problems don't make you weak. They make you wise. They turn effort into experience and pain into personal power. If this message gave you strength today, share it with someone who needs hope. Help them rise with you. Like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more simple, powerful lessons that help you grow in life and English. Remember, you don't need a life without problems. You need a strong mind that can face them with peace and clarity. That strength is already inside you. Use it, grow with it, win with it. One step, one problem, one victory at a time. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep moving forward. Because your next level starts right now.